everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another blistering day here in North Carolina, back up in the 90s. Still haven't had hardly any rain. We did get 3/10 about a week ago, I think, and that's it. Supposed to have got some thunderstorms yesterday, Sunday. Today's July the 1st. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this video in between some tillage. I think the last one you've seen is me working on the offset, and I did get out there and run over the wheat stubble, and I need to chisel plow it and finish disc it. But we're kind of a mad scramble here on the step deck trailer, trying to get the ramps built that we've been putting off, because the yearly tractor show auction that I like to go down to is coming up this coming Saturday at the Southeast Old Tractors Union in Denton, North Carolina. So always looking for pennies on the dollar deal, and got a little bit bigger trailer this time, more capabilities of hauling some more stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do, but should have already had these ramps built. But anyway, I'll bring you along for a little bit of the welding and grinding, and we've got a new toy that we're using here too. I'll show you that, tell you a little bit about it. Probably won't be a very long video, just get what we can, because we're trying to cram everything together. We still got to get the mud flaps on the truck and try to get the winch brackets made and all that good stuff. So bring you along for as much as I can. Stay tuned. Well, here's what we ended up with. Basically built them just like the ones on the gooseneck, but they're 4 feet longer, I think. I think mine are 6 or a little over on the gooseneck. These are 10, 3x3 by 1/4 inch angle for the runs, and then 3-inch channel on the side. And then we've got the lip up here. Set it where we can run them, you know, normal, or we can still put the block under for extra low stuff. Like I said before, we've got a lot of things to move that aren't farm equipment related. So got it in here. It's a little breezy today compared to what it was the other day, so we moved the ramp around once we got it tacked up, and I'm gonna run some beads on here, so bring you along for a little bit of that. Latest addition to the arsenal, not mine, but close enough that we can use it. Plasma cutter, titanium 45 from Harbor Freight. Made short work of that 1/4 inch box there. Really nice. Been borrowing one for a while, but it's gonna probably reside here more than it is its own home. But like it, cause we can run it off my compressor off the service truck. With that 25-gallon tank, and then the 2 smaller tanks equal up to whatever they are, 9, 10, 12 gallons, whatever. It only cycles one time, so don't take a chance on overheating the electric compressor, because I used to run one years ago in my other shop, and I had a Craftsman compressor just like I've got now, and actually threw a rod in it, because once you get to cutting, you fail to realize how many times that compressor cycles on and off, unless you've got a big industrial one, which I don't. So we'll do a review on this one later on. Well, it's been a couple of days, but back at it again. We're about 96, feels over 100. So yes, I've got my pale white pasty edition attire on, even welding. A few burns here or there is not worth the hassle of trying to wear long sleeves. But here are the 2 winch mounts that we're putting on. Like I said, my buddy's got a 12,000 pound winch just like I do, so stuff we're going to be loading on this at one point in time. It will come in handy to have the capabilities of mounting them both right here. So bring you along for a little more fabrication today. Well, I didn't bring you along for that project the other day, but we finally got the fancy mud flaps on. Wasn't as bad as what I thought. What we ended up doing was moving the mud flap over on the bracket itself, and then I cut about, I think, 4 inches off the end, and then drilled 2 new holes. I threw my little fancy stainless piece off in the middle. I just don't have the drill bits to drill stainless right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We put the reflective tape back, and of course we got the piece at the bottom, so looks a lot better than that jankered up one that was falling off. So we finally got that accomplished. We had to do a few repairs up here on the glad hands. I still haven't got the bracketry worked out perfect for the airlines. I've got to move this, turn it around to the side, because I don't know if you can see that or not, but the trailer we brought home the other day, I don't think I even got any footage of that. I'll show you that before the video's over, but it was scrubbing because the fifth wheel's so close on this truck, the way Consolidated had it, so they could get the aerodynamics with the spoiler on top. So I need to move those around to where they're on the side. But anyway, all right, thought I'd bring you up to date. Well, I came down to look at the corn, see how bad it is, and this is probably the best of what's left. Over 9 feet tall, really green, lush, not shriveled up, but this is probably the wettest portion of the whole farm. As you get towards the end, you can see it's shriveled up, and I've got some over there that never did make it, and it's pretty much dead. Still haven't had but 3/10 of rain. Today is today is July the 4th, and 3/10 since May 28th. North Carolina has suffered this year, for sure. This is the last planted stuff. I want to say this was planted right around the very end of May. I want to say it was right after that last rain, maybe the 29th or 30th of May. I'll have to go back and look, but 3/10 is all this has had on it since it was planted. So definitely struggling. You can see, probably not on the camera, fingering the screen, but about right here over is where they've dug, you know, and disturbed all that North Carolina bucktalia and clay from the bottom when they put in that sewer line. And then over here where it hasn't been disturbed, you can definitely tell that you know, it's thicker and growing better for what it is. But anyway, I just want to get away from the welder for a few minutes, show you guys what the corn was looking like. You know, I don't have much in this really. I can't even imagine the stress and everything that the bigger farmers around here in my state are going through, and all you guys across the United States that are dealing with all kinds of crazy weather, whether it be floods or droughts or late getting your stuff in. It's just a very, very strange year for crops. I'll catch this while we're down here. 53-foot fiberglass top storage trailer. Actually got a lot of good parts on this and landing gear that we need. The axles have all new brake chambers, new slack adjusters, S-cams. Somebody just gone through the brakes, airbag suspension, sliding tandems. ICC bumper in the back is good. So dry as a bone, floor's good. So this one's going up, not gonna get into too much detail, but up closer to the shop. I'll explain more of that as we get along. I've got my cousin here to do some grading and finally take care of a situation I've been putting off for several years. So I mentioned it a while ago, this is a trailer that we went and got a week or so ago, local here, about 2 miles down the road. I thought I had 2 more, another 53 and another 48, but they want to hang on to those for right now, but possibility in the future. That's where my airlines were rubbing, so that's what I was talking about earlier. Well, we're back for another blistering day here. Trying to recycle some mud flaps here on the trailer. We're way behind as usual. Auction's tomorrow. We got several things left to do, but storms are rolling in, so that might put us even further behind. But you know what? If the auction got canceled because of rain, so be it, because we need it. But ironically, today is July the 5th. So on July the 4th, which I did some filming yesterday, we got ½ inch of rain here at the farm. So I'm hoping that that's the beginning of the new storm system, because on the weather they've got it down for tomorrow actually for 70 to 80% chance of thunderstorms all day during the auction, and then all next week it ranges from like 40 to 60% thunderstorms. So I'm really hoping that's going to work out. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking up my nose, so let me get the camera repositioned here and get these bolts tightened up. We'll bring you back for something else. Well, probably can't see anything, but one recycled set of mud flaps. Took them off the Love Muffin and put them on the trailer. Different brackets, of course. Alright, moving on to the next project. To the house. Sorry about the background noise here. Got the window down. I'm burning up. It's still like 80 some degrees outside. It's 8:15. Behind as usual, like always, but we got it finished up. Service trucks on the trailer. Two reasons for that. One, no need driving two vehicles. We're both going the same place, and just to see how the ramps did and how it, you know, pulls with a small load on it. But this is the maiden voyage of the trailer since we brought it home. So we're gonna see what happens. If we buy anything, back the truck right off and load it up on the trailer. Have all the tools and everything we need there. And if we don't, then we'll be able to see how things are. We definitely got the wedges better on the wheels and tires on the trailer. Not bouncing like it was, thank goodness. But it's been an ordeal. Main thing is because of the heat and schedules. But we're going to see if we can find some goodies tomorrow at the auction. So I'll probably do a separate video on that. Let me know in the comments of this one if you guys are interested in that or not. I'll tape it. If you don't want to see it, we won't post it. But we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Really appreciate everything, guys. Know it's a lot different content on this one than normal. But you know me, it's what's going on at the farm. You never know what we're going to pick up down there at the Southeast Old Thrashers Reunion auction. Kind of weird this year, it's on the last day. But anyhow, don't forget to check out farmmerchman.com. If you're interested in any of my merchandise, hats, shirts, decals, koozies, license plates, you name it. Or you might just be interested in some of the other stuff from other great channels they do work for. Nikki and Alice are amazing people. So, that being said, we'll go to the house, get me a shower, find something to eat, and start all over tomorrow. See what happens.